Let's give it a fair chance. Oh no, it has a slow intro. I forgot about that. Fuck. Let's see if this runs better. It's again really funny how setting this to ultra still doesn't look as good as a better designed game. She might have been. That would explain a lot. Frankly, if Elisa Lam was on drugs of some kind, it would do that. Which would be a really unfortunate way to die. You know what could have happened is that the lid could have fallen down. It could have been like a vertical hinge, so that shaking the walls would cause it to slam down and then lock itself by the impact, maybe, depending on how the lock is designed. That's way better. Why does it start you out on Ultra? That's a foolish... It's 1,000 times more playable. That's the gimmick of our time right now is the body cam. This doesn't even really fully imitate the style. It's just an extreme fisheye lens. Thank you for the helpful warning, Satan. Satan's always got my back. I can always count on him to let me know when I'm losing it. I can't examine. The button doesn't do anything. Oh. Alright. What happened? Switch it off and on again. Fixes everything. Silence, huh? Silence like a cancer grows. Oh fuck, Spooperman. Well, get your dick out. You and I both know what this is. Let's get down to business. Slender Man frightens Americans because they've never seen a slender person. Slender Man. He represents diet and exercise. It's a Doom 3 intro. Or any Tool music video. You just got Marburg syndrome. You're getting a lot of mileage out of a really small level. I must remember the faces. These are the faces of evil, Link. On all of the islands of Korodai. Oh man. My old game console. Turning it down to medium really fucked up the texture resolution on this model specifically. Wow. Really fucked everything up. I don't feel very much nostalgia for 2600 because there's like 5 games on it that are actually still good. It was not a good system. It was just what we had. There are some games that inexplicably were labors of love that were really good despite everything. Like Pitfall 2. A lot of love went into that game, and it was The best praise you can give to any 2600 game is that it was as good as an NES game. And indeed, there was an NES port of Pitfall 2, which only changed the graphics. So it was as sophisticated as the average NES game. That wasn't like Scooby Snacks, was it, Scoob? Here's the Scrungle, which is connected to the Horngus of the Dongfish you've all heard about. The dill sack. Something in there too. Oh, this is like a hub. Oh, it's just the PT plot. Alright. So it's PT, but the hallway's a level hub. Okay. Fair enough. Still requires a key, huh? Can I grab one of these? Get over here, you. I'm grabs to you. Strategic, what phone do you got? And do you like it? I'm in the market for another phone. I chose the wrong one this time. Where's the front door in this place? What phones y'all got? And do you like them? Pitch me your phones. I do not like my Moto G Power 2021. I can't say as I'm very impressed with it. I thought I would be. It does, as advertised, it has a phenomenal battery life of like 3 days if I don't use it too much. And also you have to turn off location data and everything else that accesses the cellular radio in the app permissions. I think I've had enough. Looks like it could be something good. It isn't currently. Digital Eyes makes its value proposition clear much quicker. Escape from Lost Valley. This one looks like dog shit. I'm playing it anyway. I play a lot of dog shit games and I wonder why I don't like gaming. What's good, Short Talk? We're playing the shittiest games that suck ass. You may have heard on YouTube. This is The Frost Valley. You missed out on Dead Faces and a number of other indie spoofs. Fear is not the absence of courage. It is the opportunity to embrace bravery and afraid. Okay, I don't care. Cool fucking Nintendo 64 nature. I can jump! Holy shit! I must be a POC because white men can't jump. Get rated, idiot. You beautiful fool. It's just Slender Man again. You know why Slender Man is scary to Americans? It's because they've never seen a skinny person. It's my hypothesis I was floating earlier. How can anyone be slender? It's impossible. He can't be human. Looks like Turok is evidently intended to be retro-styled. No texture wobble, though. Zoomies have a really exaggerated concept of how much texture wobble was actually in PS1. I don't know how many PS1 style retro games you play from Itch.io. Some of them, though, you look like 2 degrees left or right, and the texture goes. Phew. It wasn't far from that, but it was never quite that bad. It's like how boomers look at Norman Rockwell paintings and they think that's what the 50s were like. Which I guess it was for some people. Or more like Thomas Kincaid. That's what we need. The world needs a Thomas Kincaid horror game. With that exact art style. How that should work, I think, is that a 3D engine should be devised which renders frames using generative AI. And the level is only a wireframe in order to guide the AI to keep the locations of different items consistent from frame to frame. Can you imagine how that would look? It would be like playing a painting. A really, really bad painting. That's my Minecraft settlement. Like and subscribe for more Minecraft videos. And I'll get exposed on Twitter for grooming, because that's the final stage of the natural life cycle of the Minecraft YouTuber, apparently. And here I thought it was about fucking building shit in Minecraft. I didn't know that that was the meta. I've been doing it all wrong. I can't get in there. This is where you fucking get Epona, too. From that girl who wants to sell you milk, but won't tell you where the milk is from. Oh shit, what the fuck? Is this Lost? Why did that happen? Is this ski free? What's my goal? I guess collect all the shit. You know, this is terrible. I'm gonna stream Digital Eyes because I did that earlier, and just to share it with people. And I didn't play very many levels of it, but it's worth showing off to a bigger crowd. If you haven't played this is one of the few diamonds in the dung heap that I've discovered. On your behalf, someone has to slog through the diarrhea and find the actual good games on Itch.io. This is a free game. I would pay money for this. It's really innovative. So here's the conceit, the premise, if you will. You're in a tram, because this is not America, so the transit system in hell is apparently not car-centric, which makes sense. You got your Five Nights at Freddy's video cameras, right? So it was east, south, west, and north of you. And you got this tram control pad, and you're exploring a evacuated city overrun by shadow people. The cameras don't work. Do not work while the tram is moving. You have to be stationary to see anything. So you are part of an expeditionary force, I guess, or maybe it's just you. I think it's one-man operation, and you've been sent into the haunted city by the rail system, which I guess used to be public transit. The problem is the shadow people never left. Windows have not been. And they have learned how to use the trams. We shall soon have to be much more cautious moving around. Then the exit appears. So you move on a grid. Fear the unknown. This is when you first see a Spooperman. You've already been through this, I know. Some of you have. So, let's look south of us. There's this fucking Spooperman right there. He thirsts for butt pleasure. If he catches you, he's gonna fuck you. So, we gotta go around. Here we go. If you let them run into you, then they can climb out of their tram and into yours. And that's when the Vegeta and Piccolo pounding scene starts. Ooh, what do we got? This camera. I don't know how this didn't go viral. This is way the fuck better than Five Nights at Furry's. Nobody in that direction. Oh, there's the Spooperman. They can't move yet, though. Thank God they can't move yet. It becomes a real big problem when they can. Nobody that direction. It's less scary when they get you because they look like a Minecraft character. Alright. Cannot go east. Can't go east. Can you go north? Looks like there's good stuff north. Let's go back. This really needs hotkeys for camera control. That's the Doom philosophy. Or I guess Quake. Send one guy with like an axe and a pistol. Maybe it's like the Croatian army, and they only have the one guy. Don't you pop out at me. West camera, alright. As long as we don't get too close. Yep, there's the fucking Spooper right there. And apparently right there, too. I'm not feeling this. Back this way. No Spoopers above us, no Spoopers to the right. This is one of those pure Spooper games. It's grid-based movement. You run into the other, hit the Spooper, or you don't. North. This whole game could be controlled with two D-pads. One WSD for movement, and two the one on the right side of the keyboard for controlling the tram movement. I prefer that. East looks clear. South looks clear. Made it. That's called artificial stupidity, and it's a trope where you make a character intentionally dumb because the story requires it. I have a little bit of that going on in my latest novel. I don't know how to write around it. I'm thinking. Davey, sorry, you can't say stuff like that. Kind of. Let's have a look around. I don't feel good. Oh, immediately south of us is Spooper. North of us is Spooper free. West camera. Isn't this good? It's such a basic concept, but it works so well. Alright, nobody to the left. Got a bad feeling about this. Nope, south is clear. South is still clear. Let's keep going south. I see nothing wrong with this plan. East is clear. There's also a data packet that way. North is clear. It would appear we can get out that way. I like the concept of gondolas instead of suspended trains, individual little pods as like cable cars, as a transit system in a city, where you can step off directly onto like balconies. Be horribly inefficient. The heart wants what it wants, though. Spooper man, don't you fucking pop out and plunder my booty. East is clear. This seems like it'd make a good section in a horror movie. I have something similar to this in my spooky book I'm writing called the Dead Angle System, where it's a maze with a series of moving spotlights on rails overhead that uses the shadow people as a free security system, but also uses the spotlights in order to control them and make them move around. Direction valid. What do you mean direction valid? Direction is not invalid. Is it a spooper there? My stomach's starting to gurgle. This game is fucking stressful. It does a really good job of that. How did this nail it so perfectly? And I don't see millions of 12-year-olds buying merchandise based on this property like I do. Even Garten of Banban has that shit going on right now. I hate how cynical that and manufactured that was. The Garten of Banban was very obviously made by people who saw the money coming in from Five Nights at Freddy's, and they're like, I want a piece of that. So they intentionally, it's like it was made by AI or something. A fucking computer made Garten of Banban. Specifically to earn money. Like Poppy's Playtime was the same kind of thing. Ah, shit! Fuck, well... Wanna try that again? Let's do the It Moves. This is the one where they start moving. I'm gonna fucking shit myself. I'm gonna shit yourself. My very soul I shall soil upon this night. Every time I move, they move. It's like CRPG rules for like Orcs and Elves. It's semi-turn-based, semi-real-time. I can move at any time, but every time I move, they move. I see a tram around the corner, east camera. Nobody's up here. Oh, there's a shadow. There's a data pod behind him. There's also one north of me. East camera. East is clear. Fuck. That's a Shadow Man, isn't it? So you wind up doing that a lot. South is clear, would appear. East is clear now for how fucking long? If I go that way, they'll just come back the same way. Is that what I think it is? That is a tram. Nobody's there. For now. Come on, come on, come on. East is still clear. South is not clear. This is Superman on the way. I think there's only one of them. Now the trick is getting back. Actually, it's not a trick at all. That was just with just one of them. There's multiple later. It's kind of like a turn-based Pac-Man. It's a much better adaptation of 3D Pac-Man than some of the other ones I've seen. Because Pac-Man really relies upon either being able to move slowly and carefully check your surroundings like this one, or having a top-down view where you can see where the ghosts are. One of the two. East clear, north clear. East clear. Don't you spook me. Don't you fucking spook me. I'll never forgive you. I don't want to pee, alright? And I might do it. I see a hint of red light there. That's from a Superman tram. I like that they're eco-conscious. They don't get around by car. And they're flesh-eating monstrosities from beyond the veil, but they're aware of their carbon footprint. Uh-oh. East is clear. East is clear for now. Okay, there is a Superman right on top of the data pod I need. It's to the east. Will he follow me? I wonder. Can I lure him? Can I lure him into following me? South camera. Is this a mistake? Oh, the tram is racing me to it. He's right there. It's so effective because you don't know what they are. You just know that you don't want them to get you. Which is what NPs are in Terminal Sunset. I just know I really don't want to be gotten by whatever they are. South is not safe. That was daring. It worked though. It is just an Enderman, but I prefer to think of it as the unknown. The unknown is always scarier than any monster you can design. It's the oldest fear. Man's oldest fear besides women. Let's see, west camera. We got multiple Supermans. I can't go east quickly enough. Say we go north. Can't go that way. West. Don't you jump out at me. I'm feeling tender, okay, Spooperman? Oh, fuck! Immediately to the west of us. North is clear. East is clear. For how long? I made a mad dash for it. Let's hope that pays off. Oh, okay. No, don't go south. It's so stressful. It's so simple, though. This is the sign of a brilliant game. Objective. Preserve humanity. That's me. I can't go south. He's blocking my way. This dude blocks your way and slaps your GS ass in the club. What do you do? Can he reach me from there? And an overhead rail map would also still be helpful. That was a bit daring. Oh, why do you gotta be right there? I need that fucking data pod. Why you gotta be difficult? Why do you have to guard that data pod like that? I need that. I regret it. 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 I'm filled with regrets. Oh, fuck. Oh, my stomach. I'm gonna get an ulcer. That's enough for now. I don't want to spoil it for you. There's a bunch of levels and they get progressively harder. It's really well designed. Go play this yourself. It's free. It's one of the better games on Itch.io. The ones that I keep coming back to play every so often. I need to go take a piss, so I'm going to do a BRB. Then we're going to play some more. I guess that's what life's all about. I'm back, baby. Hope you didn't get Hope you didn't go nowheres. Because if you do, next time I'm gonna pay you with a microphone on. I got a wireless headset, you know. How about In Sound Mind? Incision is also $12 right now. I'm thinking really hard about that, but I'm struggling for money at the moment, so it's hard to justify. It's hard to know what the payoff will be for that. Funny. The Living's Tombstone worked on this? What did they do for it? Insane mind. How insane can a mind be? Oh shit, we have to go back to the apartment because I didn't do a mission in the building that I was supposed to do earlier to get the shotgun. It turns out the reason there was shotgun ammo all throughout the last level is because I was supposed to have it by now. I forget how you get it. I looked up it. I cheated a little bit. I looked it up on a video. So my weapons are fucking meth. Or whatever's in that pill. A flare gun. Dude, a tweaker with a flare gun would be terrifying. That's like a slasher film villain. Tweaker with a flare gun. Do-do-do-do-do. Tweaker with a flare gun. It's like Hobo with a shotgun. Let's see. I think down here. That's why it was so hard to deal with that bull monster. You know the one? Because I was supposed to have a shotgun the entire time and I never did. There we go. Now we're fucking cooking with gas. To what end? What does that accomplish? Wow, it's fucking nothing. It's like it's like, remember all the parodies of snakes on a plane, like bees on a blimp? Which would have been a better movie. Because there's a blimp in it. What is a blimp except the SkyTrain? I regret this. Oh, I have regrets. I'm sinking. No. Grabbing peels. Grabbing bills here. That's right, men named Bill. I'm grabbing them. It just won't let me do it. Did I miss my chance to get an important gun? Did I fucking soft lock myself out of getting the shotgun? I better not have. I'm taking it out on you, chat. Because you love the pain. Can I, what happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay, good. Super Nintendo Chalmers. People say New Simpsons isn't as good, but how do you top Super Nintendo Chalmers? They flew too close to the sun. They flew too high. They can never surpass it.
There's only so much I can carry.
I have no idea where the shotgun is. We might just have to give up on that. I really don't want to, though. I forgot they give you health and they make you super fast.
It's a fuse box. Not working.
Let's look around and I thought this is where the shotgun's supposed to be. anything out there. I don't want to leave without the shotgun. How do I get up here? Haha, fuck yeah. The American way is just cheat. So this is how I was supposed to get this,
This should help with the gas.
the gas mask a long time ago, and I never did. I skipped over a lot of important items and just brute forced my way through a bunch of stuff I wasn't supposed to. Hot damn. What did that get me? Wow, it's nothing. I would have assumed so. Does someone want to look up the guide for In Sound Mind, how you get the shotgun? Which floor I need to be on? Let me look it up. First floor. Okay, it's on the first floor, not the basement. For one thing, we're on the wrong floor. At least we got the gas mask. I think the deal is that there's a puzzle where the shotgun falls through the floor and it comes out that vent. Aha, here we go. So now we gotta go down a level. I have to snap out these goodies. Classic Silent Hill puzzle. It did the same thing with the... Actually, was that Resident Evil or Silent Hill where the key's in the toilet and you flush it and it goes down a floor?
Now we're talking.
Was that so difficult? I want to go back and redo the bow level now with a proper weapon. I missed out on a lot of ammo for this thing. I have regrets, okay? Certain regrets. Thank you. I'm not saying I got anyone to blame but myself either. My stupid, handsome self. Let's see, where was the tape?
Lucas could be your ticket out of here. You have to contact him.
I'll find a way.
Whatever you see when you're there, don't let it hinder you.
Don't let it hinder you.
Keep going.
I was gonna.
Here we go again.
I'll hold down the fort.
Okay, talking cat. I like the idea that his whole office is an elevator. You know, that's a real thing. You know, in the Czech Republic, there's a factory where the factory owner, in the adjacent office building, he made himself a office that was the elevator, so that people would come in and talk to him, and not feel afraid to talk to their boss. So to get between the floors, you have to go into your boss's office. It had a sink in the toilet too. I'm not sure how those worked. I'm not sure I want to know. We've already listened to these tapes last stream. I'm not going to do it again. I really feel like a fool and frustrated that I didn't use the weapon I was supposed to against the bull. That was a tough level to do with just the pistol. If I could have, I would have gone backwards and completed that puzzle earlier. Much like life, though, or Super Mario Bros. 1, you can't go backwards in this game very much. Feels like RE7 with Dreamcast graphics. To be fair, it's hard to do a convincing swamp. You know what game had a good swamp? The Cursed Forest. Remember that one? Remember the Cursed Forest? What a fucking trip that was. That turned out to be a great game, although a very Eastern European one, which it was. It was on CryEngine, and there was some jank, but it was very charming. Charming jank. It was also very long, and there's a lot of content unexpectedly. You remember that? Cursed Forest. I'll recommend that to anybody. It's a hidden gem. I want to say it was by Chechens or Ukrainians or some shit like that. One of the Eastern European former Soviet countries.
There's only so much I can carry.
Where's that coming from? Oh, there we go. Moshi Moshi! Desmond Wells, Desu!
Fine. Then I suggest you pay close attention to what he has to say. It's the last bedtime story you'll ever hear. Rainbow. Out.
Rainbow? Now, can you imagine how much better this game would have been if it had an actual spooky voice for that? Like this voice from the other game. You're losing your mind, Jack. Instead, it takes you out of the mood. This is how I prefer to interact with the world as an American, looking down the barrel of a shotgun. What was that? Is this some wildlife? Square up, bro! Run up on me! What is that? What the fuck is that? That fucking Siren Head?
Too much for one man.
This is too much dick for one man. I have to carry it cold around in a wheelbarrow. Your cabin. I'm glad I have the shotgun now. Come on, bro. Well, sucks terribly. It would appear, my gamer bros, that like any good shotgun, this one is essentially a melee weapon. And I missed out on an entire level full of shotgun shells, by the way, by not having this one level ago. That's a really scary run cycle. They look horny and angry. They look horngry. Is that horny and angry or horny and hungry? Horny, angry, and hungry would be a terrifying combo. You're liable to eat things you wouldn't normally. What? Check the compatibility of backup generator.
It's emitting a faint hum.
Alright. We got a Chivo? No Chivo? No, oh, H-O-R-N-G-R-Y, Horngry. When you're starving, your tummy's rumbling, and you're mad, but you also got a boner. It happens to the best of us. That's life, Holmes. Life comes at you. Sometimes you come at life, and then life takes out a restraining order. But you know what? I'm not going to apologize. I am what I am. Sometimes a man has to take a stand and yeet some skeet all over e-girl feet. Because that's the real story of Christmas. Oh, cable cars. Speak of the devil. What about synchronicity?
It's blocked from the other side.
Can I? No, that would be too convenient. That would make too much sense. Why are some boards vulnerable and others are not? Scratch his chin contemplatively. Awkward. Let me...
It's blocked from the other side.
There's something blocking it. Can I get in through... What about the roof? Can I get in through the roof? It looks like I can. Oh, let me in. Let me in. I'm horngry. Oh ho ho, motherfucker. Oh, what is this chimney? Can't even take a dump down it. Police tape. Here we go. That is true though, police tape is also breakable. Cozy attic. I always wanted to live in an attic. I know it's a weird ambition. But I feel like if you play guitar and you have a motorcycle, if you live in an attic and you string up some Christmas lights, you're getting fucked in that attic. Or you're doing some fucking, one or the other. That seems like a place a lot of fucking happens. Is if you're a reasonably good-looking guy with a guitar and his motorcycle, and you live in an urban attic, but you make it like nice and clean and pretty, with white Christmas lights. Their panties will fucking disintegrate off their body on the way up the stairs, and they won't know why. Try to tell me I'm wrong. I dare you.
An electrical indicator. Looks like it's not receiving any power.
Oh, here we go. So now we have everything in the game, apparently.
Looks custom made. Let's see what it can do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, it's coming to fuck us. I spoke too soon. I don't like it. I don't like it. Jawfull's happening. Alright, alright. What is that thing? Alien? Tripod? Alright, so it's a mind control chemical agent that causes fear. Sounds familiar to what Myers been brewing up, doesn't it? So we've been taking pills quite like that this entire game. It would appear that way, yes. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like the War Walkers from 9. You ever see 9, the movie? Where the guy separates his soul into 9 pieces and puts them into the PS1, I mean PS3 Sackboy. 9 of them.
An electrical indicator. It has no power.
There we go. Here we go.
It's blocked from the other side.
Kind of. In 9, the basic plot is the same as Terminator. The humans make Skynet, and Skynet kills everybody except for one survivor who uses sacred alchemy to extract his soul from his own body and imbue it upon 9 tiny little sackcloth dolls, which are the last of humanity, and they live in hiding from mechanical creatures that were built to hunt them by Skynet. It's not Skynet. It's like bargain brand Skynet, like cereal that comes in bags. This is too kino of a setting not to reuse, I guess. Video game rain. Comfy, comfy, cozy. Comfy, cozy, comfy, cozy, comfy, cozy, comfy, cozy. I want to go back and play more Atari VCS, but I've learned that it scares the hose. Everybody bails. It's like when I read. The two things that people bail on is me reading my own work and Atari gameplay. If it was 2600, I wouldn't blame them. 2600 fucking sucks. And I grew up with it. I don't feel nostalgic for it. The hardware maybe, not the games, except for like 2 or 3 of them. But 7800 is different. I had a bunch of bargain bin consoles back before the collector's market made the prices go way the fuck up. And 7800 was a good system. It had great arcade ports. That's almost all it had. But it had, if you liked certain arcade games, like it had a great version of Frogger, great version of Dig Dug, fucking Burger Time, Food Fight. This has become Silent Hill. False advertising, by the way. That hill is actually quite noisy if you've ever been to it. Probably noisy hill with a loud sound mound. Come on. There we go. It's like the thing John Connor had, the Atari Portfolio palm top. It just hacks anything. Oh shit, we have Lost in Vivo mushrooms. Oh no! Please no. Oh, no. I got PTSD. Could have done better. Dickhead. Why? For what possible reason?
I needed that. It's off.
Weak signals. Reminds me of Chasing Static. Remember that one? What a good time that one was. Chasing Static was like Scottish Ghostbusters. No? Evidently not. Oh wait, I can't go backwards. So necessarily there's a way to open this. I like how the weapons are mostly not weapons. Just shit like pills and mirrors. Oh. New puzzle mechanic. Hot damn. Oh, but oh, bunker code. Oh fuck! Come here, cat. I don't want to grab her. She doesn't like being grabbed. Can I hurt him? Ow. Alright, so you use the radio to disable parts of his body. That stuns him. Wonder if lure pills work on that thing. So if the monsters are representations of what the people feel like, and the first one was an ugly ghost, and I forget what the second one was, but the third one was the raging bull. This guy feels like a killing machine, which I guess is apt. Can I shoot out a spotlight? This is where my fear of shit like this works against me. Ever since seeing the intro to Terminator 1 as a 8-year-old, I had fears of being hunted by giant machines with spotlights and lasers and shit. I don't know what the strat is for this guy. He's got me cornered. I can't escape without losing a huge chunk of health. I don't know what to do. Any ideas? Other than rub some Crisco on my inner thighs so it doesn't hurt so much. Oh, he doesn't see me yet. I didn't have to fight him. Gotcha. Son of a bitch. Alright. So you can just completely disable him by hacking every part of his body. Got it.
To enter the code for towers. Look to the stars.
I don't see it. Oh, baby. That was tough. That was almost a boss fight by itself. That's just a purple goop from Mario. Otherwise known as the only shit that can kill you even if you're invincible. No, 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 no! Please don't kill me. No, come on, really? That was such a dumb way to die, and I'm now going to fight him again. God fucking damn it. Shit. Into a catapult. Oh, thank God. Was that worth it? Was that worth all that? I can't honestly say yet. This is where all the unused G Fuel goes. This is what you're doing to the planet with your habit. Is G Fuel a MLM? It seems like it would be. When I think about grown men buying anime booba sippy cups to drink their fancy Kool-Aid out of, it's caffeinated Kool-Aid, right?
Looks fragile. Some sort of an electrical gizmo.
What do you mean? I keep forgetting not everybody has an engineer for a father. Should have just been an engineer. My life would have been taken care of. Instead of trying to be an author. Engineer or lawyer. I love machines and I love to argue. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! Not to my boy pussy! There's another... Land of Pain was another CryEngine game, but it was no good. It was much worse. I never finished it. Had an interesting premise, but it was really unoptimized and it was not fun. Cursed Forest, on the other hand, ranks up there with Northern Journey in terms of hidden gems. If you're looking for fun, spooky nature forest adventures, Cursed Forest and Northern Journey. Thank me later. Ah! Ah, my nipples! That shocks you? Mirrors are conductive? I'm learning things and it hurts. I don't play video games to learn. I play it for the opposite reason. I play it to unlearn. How did I make it through the first time? I didn't even see the mines the first time. Some of them don't seem to be really hurt you. What am I doing wrong? Should I just fuck it and run again? Should I say fuck it and run? Oh, maybe I can detonate them with the radio. That's what you're supposed to do. No. Paying attention can save your life. Not my life, though, because I'll immediately forget after this. Yeah, this has a lot of the same vibe as Cursed Forest, which is a lot of rainy, swampy forest land. That game was a mood. I want to go back and play that again someday.
I need something to open. Oh, come on.
Alright. So I need an item. Oh yeah, this shit. Can I turn these off with the radio? Or would that be too easy? I can. I'm way too stupid. I could have just done this the whole time. Nope. Let me up there. Let me up there. How do I get up there? Oh, that's all I gotta do. I just gotta adjust myself mentally. Look at the water. The raindrops. I've always loved that. So I love video game rain. It's an opportunity to show off engine features. Ever since Chasm the Rift and Duke Nukem 3D, I've always liked rain in 3D engines.
I need something to open to try.
Okay, so that goes over to here. So this... oh, nope. Monsters are a little bit less scary when you shoot them. I guess they do take a lot of bullets, and they do come at you pretty quick. You know, it'd be cool. What would send this game over the top from good to great? If you could explore past levels with your new tools and unlock secrets. Or would that be asking too much? Cat, don't do that. It was worth a shot. Because that requires stealth, which I don't have. Evidently I didn't do that right. If we beat this tonight, I want to do a little bit of Atari. Don't you fucking groan at me either. Okay, so I have one shotgun shell. Wouldn't it have made more sense for the flare gun to be what they all chase after instead of pills? He didn't see me. He didn't see me. I got almost all of them in one shot. That was really lucky. They got a big Chungus, though. Chungus Among Us. The Chogus Emojis. I have to get up there. I don't see how. Oh, it's got the same vibe as hiding from monsters in dreams. I don't like it. Really, you can kill them. They are killable. You don't have to electrocute them. You waste a lot of ammo doing it, though. Waste a lot of gun. Waste a lot of gun. This is growing on me. This reminds me of my favorite level from Painkiller, the docks. The dreary industrial vibe. I love industrial. I love rain. I guess it's because I grew up in fucking Portland, which has a lot of rain and also nature and also industrial infrastructure. Those things always went together for me. You'd break your fucking ankles so bad trying to run around this shit. Here we go. Oh, I could have hidden from them the whole time. I could have stealthed it. It was actually doable. I didn't. You don't always have to kill everything. I doubt cover that snap. Indeed, if only. So what do you do if you get to this stage of the game and you don't have the gas mask yet? Just die? What was that? I saw something. I saw a sneaky fella. Superman or lady. I don't want to assume their gender. Aha, here we go. I did this in Doom 3. It served me well.
Something to open. No dice.
So I still need a key. That fellow. Oh, he's the Ludo voice. Oh, it kills you if you wear too long. Contaminated water. Where was it in the chemical? Oh, they spilled the chemical in the water supply. That sounds like the plot of Creeps, the Romero film that was not zombies. Or was that Crazies? Night of the Creeps and the Crazies are two zombie films that don't really have zombies exactly. It's just a chemical spill of mind-altering drugs that cause people to be immoral or amoral and hyper-aggressive. In one case, just makes everybody psychopaths uncontrollably. There we go. That's what I needed. It's a reusable valve. At the bottom of all this, there will always be a soft spot in my heart for the genre of games where you're just a guy in a raincoat with a flashlight exploring some fucked up shit. Because that's what we all are in life. That's what I am in my heart.
Something to open this.
You know what I mean? Usually you got a notebook. You can have like a backpack for inventory. Glow sticks, so maybe a crowbar. Some bolt cutters for chains. The tweaker toolkit. Perhaps not coincidentally. This shit would be jam-packed with tweakers IRL. No. Looks like there's stuff over there. Looks like there's stuff over there. No, it doesn't. I can't even get out. It's usually a white guy, though. Why is that? That's something Anita Sarkeesian hasn't reached yet. The spooper mystery thriller genre is almost always... I guess because of Twin Peaks. Like Alan Wake owes a lot to Twin Peaks. Gravity Falls also. Penumbra, arguably. Just a pale dude, pale as the moon. Lost in a hell dimension. Guess where? Because he went there because of all of his privilege. That's what happened. The sins of his colonial ancestors. Fair enough. That's where I want to be anyway. Excuse me. Screaming. Salinization. Salination. Reverse osmosis. That's very energy hungry and inefficient. This is why we don't use it more. I think Saudi Arabia relies on it for all of their water. Oh shit, alright. This is what I was supposed to do. I need to wrap my brain around that more. Thank fuck that was enough to kill him.
I need something to open this.
That's all I got too. This is a desalination plant? It is fun. It's sort of Alan Wake Psychonauts Half-Life too. The only real issues with it are presentation wise and easily fixed if they wanted to. It seems like they went for a little bit more whimsy than I would have. That's just a difference of taste. Overall, it is a great game. do I do here? Invisible wall. Alright, well, we're not going that way. Oh, here we are. Oh, baby. Oh, jumping puzzles. Very Quake 2.
Something to open this.
Shit! Oh, come on, really? Now I don't have the wheel anymore. Oh no, there's something in here with me. Come on, really? What even killed me? What even killed me? You can't even tell me that, can you? This may be a two stream level, like the last one was. They're getting bigger. Oh, the lighthouse was the second level, wasn't it? That was... Almost all the levels are memorable. That was a memorable map. I just had a brain fart.
I need something to open this.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We can do this. All the Raider viewers left. Hopefully someone will come back. I like how he's a goofy little guy, though. At the same time, I don't like his voice. I like how he prances around and plays tricks. He's just a rapscallion.
It's a locked door. It's no use.
Right. What am I missing?
Not working.
I need two keys, not just one. We're doing it. We're living the dream. There we go. This is making me think twice about visiting brownfields, also known as Superfund sites. Might not be as epic a gamer move as I thought. I want to photographize. Photograph. Photography. I want to take pictures of derelict industrial architecture. But I also don't want to get cancer. I don't want cancer.
But it's all good.
Spooky. Nope, not this way. Here it is.
It's another locked door.
Ah, here we go. There were three.
This is happening on purpose. Come on. That's no use.
Really? There's still one more? Why is this here? Why would this plausibly... Why would this room exist in this position? This is like a nice house interior. You can just sit in here and close the door and forget any of that other shit existed. You ever been to a super fun site? It's not super fun, even though it sounds like it would be. It's actually largely the opposite of that. What's good, Filthy Weeb? Playing more In Sound Mind. You missed a bunch of indie spoop and also the only Atari VCS exclusive. That's not true, almost though. Ends Reach, which got a patch making it possible to beat the Jungle Temple. We also played Digital Eyes, which we've streamed before, but it was new to a lot of you. And that is a classic. That is a certifiable hood classic. I don't care who you are. Are you gonna get the Analog Duo to play RPGs on? So I can be jealous of you? Really? Everything's good, huh? Sounds like something's happened that you should tell us about. Ooh woo, what the fuck is this? There we go. I want to say that it explains everything, but does it? Not really.
Something in these waters feels off. Come on.
Ah, there we go. What if I died there just now? Because of stepping in that little puddle. I would have never stopped screaming. That would probably have improved my viewership. People love the funny scream. They love the funny screaming internet lads. What's up, Cameo? You missed a lot. You missed 4 or 5 indie spook games, including Terminal Digital Eyes, which is one of my favorites. It's Christmas-themed games. You missed Tori Saturn. You missed a little bit of gameplay of Ends Reach. But you're in time for In Sound Mind. That's the important one. This is where it comes out. That explains everything. It explains everything. I remember. You did it. You escaped vampire hell. Legend says that's impossible. Those who enter vampire hell are said to never leave. Let me hug you, cat. Cuddle, 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 cuddle. Time to cuddle my kitten cat. Come here. Where are you? Fine. Do whatever you want. Not like I ever discipline you anyway. Is that that's the most Redditor thing that he could have said, too. Fuck. God damn it. Right. There's a constellation. What does this mean to me? Is that the combo? You can discipline cats. They just think you're an asshole, and they just wait till you're gone to do whatever they want. That's heresy. I thought you were one of the lads. Filthy weed, but you escaped. You left us behind in the shadows. Now you're living in the sunlight. It's almost like living in sunlight is becoming a privilege. It costs money to afford. Like, unable to ship us all to Mars to work in the mines, the rich are instead forcing us all into the darkness. I'm happy. I'm happy when my friends are happy, Weeb. Are you gonna get an analog duo though? I want at least one friend who will buy one as a guinea pig, so I can find out if it's any good.
3, 8, 1, 2, 4, 7, 5, 6, 9, 0. 3, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0, 0, 1, 2, 4, 0, 1, 2, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that it? 3. Is that the code? What is it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It can't be. 3 is not the code. Why does my radio activate stars, by the way? What stops me, you see, is that the Duo is a beautiful machine, and it's not emulation based. It's FPGA. It's everything I want it to be, and it also looks like the original Duo. And you don't need all the system cards and shit to play, although that's part of the experience. It requires physical media, and I already can emulate all of those games. For $250, that's hard to justify. I really wanted, though, just as a labor, it's labor of love. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that just one digit of the code? Oh, there are 4 towers, aren't there? Each tower gives you one digit. I get you now. Quit climbing on me, cat. Cat, you little shithead. I love you. Yeah, you know what I do? You know how cats love to show you their buttholes and stick them in your face? I just blow hard on it. And she jumps and she she fucking stares back at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? I guess that's a serious faux pas in like the cat world. It's one of 4
I
actually.
need something to open this.
This is a good game. 1-800-576-923-568. Freddy Freaker. We have a problem though. I made a soft lock myself by not getting the shotgun when I was supposed to. So I missed out on an entire level's worth of shotgun ammo. So unless it's very generous with shotgun ammo in a future level, I'm kind of fucked. Rude. That's what she's thinking. It's what her expression says. Rude. You just have to outcat the cat, though. You have to be an even bigger, precocious dickhead. Like with the spray bottle. Spray bottle's the kind of thing a cat would think of. If this is all we had to do in here, if we could have gotten up higher on a ledge like here, I have a hard time believing there's no vantage point from which we could have sequence broke. I like playing the games on CD-ROMs. I don't know why, I just do. And I also think NEC made a clusterfuck of a console that the Japanese were saints to put up with as long as they did. Because for certain games you need the arcade card, which is a Hue card that slots into the machine while you're playing a CD-ROM game. Then for other games you need this Super CD-ROM card, and then there's a Super CD-ROM card 2 that they basically add. It's like remember the add-in chips on Super Nintendo cartridges and NES carts? You couldn't fit those into a Hue card and also have a space for a game. There wasn't. Also, you just couldn't do that with CD-ROM at all. I may be lying. I guess it was just an issue for CD-ROM games because you couldn't put a chip on a CD. So the separate add-in chip came in the form of cards that were like little mini add-ons. We're not talking about PC. We're talking about PC Engine. What we call TurboGrafx. Never mind. You must know.
There's no one out there.
I feel like game recognizes game when it comes to cats and humans. If you find drugs lying on the ground in public, you should pick them up and take them with you, because drugs are expensive, kids. The more you know. Nope. Nope. Can I? No, I can't quite. I thought of everything. Shit. Freddy Freaker. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's my last bullet.
Refreshing.
Oh, we can go in now. It's the fucking line from Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember this back then. When you're like 10 years old and you're waiting in line for Pirates of the Caribbean, it's like the back rooms. It's just an eternity. I've spent what felt like a third of my life in these little games. Uh-oh. Pills.
I'll come back for this if I need it. No free rides. It's no use.
Okay, so we need something to operate this with. Probably an access card. This one's a hug. Some high velocity violent sex. Oh shit. Ow, fuck. There we go. Ah, shit. Well, that wasn't right. Evidently. Clearly, that was not the right direction to go in. That's when they want your attention, but they don't want to be obvious about it. They're too good to beg. Oh! Oh no! Well, now he's way the fuck away. Now I can't destroy the boxes, so I can't get inside. I think I glitched it. Let's try this again. Sweet release of death. I embrace thee. Doesn't it make you wish you had a tail? Think about all the stuff you'd use a tail for if you had one. Just carrying extra shit around. How many times have you said, I need an extra arm? You can carry so many groceries in one load. think I might have fucked it up. He's way over there. He's supposed to be over here on the other side of the bridge. And if he's not, then he can't shoot the boxes. And if he can't shoot the boxes, then we have a problem. Here we go. There we go, there we go. Maybe the glitch was what happened the first time. I love cats. Cats are just... It's so improbably fortunate that cats are a real thing that exists in the world. It didn't have to be. It could have been just horrible, like David Cronenberg creatures. Thank goodness for kitty cats. There's funny little hug monkeys. They're little... You know what they are? You know how the saying goes that a man is the king of his castle? Home is man's castle? Where if you're the king, the cat is your court jester. It's humanity's court jester. If the dog is like our knight. Dogs are knights. They're just obedient protectors. Look at that effect. That's really cool. Cats are the court jester. Just fucks around and makes us laugh. Just dancing around and frolicking. Oh, now he's back there. How'd he get there? I need a key card. I didn't see any key card. Oh, what's that? Ride ticket, there we go. Oh, this is for the tram. Okay, I get you. I get you. I can pick up what you're laying down. Gotta get up pretty early in the morning.
Free rides.
I'm not religious, but if there was a God, it would make perfect sense that he would say, you know what humanity needs? They need to laugh sometimes. They need a little creature that's just a stupid little fuckhead that fucks around all the time and hoists itself by its own petard. That schemes and plots and misbehaves, and its own misbehaviors come back to haunt it, to kick its ass. That would be really funny. I would enjoy that in their shoes. That's what humanity is to me anyways. Humans deserve their own funny, stupid little fucking idiots to laugh at. It's really cute that your dog has a friend. Like specific friends. I guess, you know, cows have friends too that they recognize. Why is this glass opaque? That's basically what dogs are, is hairy little naked retards that are legal to own. That last part's really important, it turns out. Don't make the same mistake I did. It's a handy little escape. But, I see certain problems present themselves. What are you doing climbing around in the shelving unit? She loves that thing. Look, Cammy, I was starting a business, okay? I thought they were like the ducks at the park where you can just take them home for free. The caretakers were really exhausted and thanked me. The business idea was just have a bunch of them stripped naked and get in the school bus. And you could hire someone. You could hire me to drive the bus to your buddy's front door and ring the doorbell, and if he doesn't check who's outside, what you do is you put your foot in the door as soon as he opens it, and then all your differently abled, greased up nude buddies wearing Ninja Turtle and Batman masks flood into the room and just start trashing shit and dancing to a thumping techno beat while I flick the light switch on and off. Maybe there's also a fog machine and like a black light. It's just an instant R-word rave. Fuck, are you kidding me? And then as soon as they show up, they vanish without a trace. They all get back into the bus, and I reward them with McDonald's and Shasta. Because they can't tell the difference between that and the name brands. I'm giving you a stroke or something. I wish a woman would give me a stroke. Come on, shoot me. Sure, Duck. The syndrome is down. The syndrome is down. That's my joke now. I came up with that. Come on, break the crate. There we go. It's really clever having to lure him into shooting at you. This is just like the mechanic from the level 1 boss in Battletoads. Oh fuck. Ow. Are you fucking kidding me? Again, alright. Evidently we can't just eat our way through that. Depends which sickness we're getting down with. There's a Downs cooking channel now, and it's really heartwarming. They really love what they're doing and enjoy the fuck out of that food afterwards. You know the one I'm talking about? There's like one main one that's famous, and then there's buddies from the assisted care facility. He loves it. They fucking nut their pants over chicken burger. Which, to be fair, I've done the same. It looked like a good chicken burger. And they always make enough so every one of them can have one. Imagine if they didn't, they would just eat each other alive. Pills give me speed. And also increased endurance. And also health. No! Oh, that's convenient. Made me shit my fucking pants though. Open. Why didn't you just stop me then? Actually, I'm not gonna give him ideas. Chicken burgies. I feel like if this idea had existed a couple years back, we could have had Travis the Moonstar cameo in The Witcher or Game of Thrones. Can you imagine how much that would have made his life come true? Can you imagine if that had meant that Travis the Moonstar became a canon character in Game of Thrones or Witcher lore? Simple of mind, but strong of body and will. He is Travis the Moonstar, last of the Moonstars. That's a pretty good moment, actually, having him run out of ammo and just walk off.
I need no luck.
If they did that, they'd have to have him say his famous line, "I like beer, it's good for you." Everybody knows Travis the Moonstar, right? I mean, these are like Something Awful memes from like 2011. And also Radical Larry. The only reason anybody remembers Radical Larry in 2023 is because someone named an SCP after him. And a lot of people think that's where it came from. That's not where it came from. Weave! I'm only happy when I'm not reminded about Lightbringer. Why did you have to make me conscious of that whole thing again? Look at these mushrooms. There are the keys. Just go on YouTube and type in Travis the Moonstar cameo real quick. It's the first thing that'll come up. Basically, there was a poetry jam for differently abled members of a care home, and some of them were more or less able than others. Like some of them looked like Quado in a wheelchair that could barely move, which I hope he had a good quality of life. Oh. Wow, that's morbid. I only just realized that with your help. That is a helmet on the stick. I'm a bastard. Anyways, eclectic bunch of people. I think their caretakers were mixed in there too, because some of them seemed like normal people with normal interests. What was funny is one of them was a cross-dresser, way before Tumblr started pushing that stuff. So he's in a wheelchair and he can barely. He talks with a severe. I don't want to say anything hateful, but also he appears later in the episode cross-dressing with like nail polish. But one of them is a fucking Giga Chad out of nowhere. Like, they're all just what you would expect, except one of them is apparently been hitting the gym because Travis is fucking jacked. Whoever his dad is made sure that, you know what, alright, nature dealt me a rough hand. My son has Down syndrome. Whatever. I'm gonna make sure that he compensates in other ways and that he's the manliest motherfucking Downey that ever lived. So he made sure his son hit the gym, number one. Travis is fucking jacked. Number two, that he dresses well. Travis is very well dressed. Number three, he has cool, manly hobbies. Travis drinks beer and he collects Elvis memorabilia. You can tell his dad chose all this for him because it's stuff that a boomer would think is cool. But that just makes Travis all the more manly and awesome. And he fucking Chad walks on the stage and the first thing he says is, I like beer. My name is Travis. I like beer. It's good for you. Like, he says it in like a sassy way. Like he's telling you off. Like, which probably happened. Like, probably he heard his dad say that to his mother at some point when she was telling him not to drink so much. But you kind of have to if you have a son like Travis, I imagine. But he made the best of a bad situation and had a fucking rockin' awesome son anyways, which was really heartwarming. Honestly, I mean, you can't control for some things, but he made sure that his son was going to be a fucking Giga Chad, if nothing else. And then they're all talking about their hobbies. One of them says, "My name's Ruthie, and I like gothic." She's wearing all black, of course. William is the one who wants to cross-dress. He goes, "My name's William. I like to wear women's clothing," or something. They do talk about it on any plays. This lives rent-free in my head. That's why eugenics is wrong, because it deprives us of nature's perfect clowns who teach us lessons about ourselves and each other and warm our hearts with dangerously powerful hugs. Why can't I get in there? So anyway, after she says I like gothic, Travis fucking struts out there. He's doing the Chad walk with his arms, and he goes, "My name is Travis," and he looks directly at the fucking camera and goes, "And I am the Moonstar." And then he just walks off like it's nothing. So his dad apparently also raised him on fantasy novels, which is a good combination of influences, evidently. He is the Moonstar. Do you know any other Moonstars? I don't. That's the only time I've ever heard the word. He might be the last of the Moonstars. My name is Travis, and I am the Moonstar. And with that one sentence, he electrified a whole nation. It was out of nowhere. Like, the context was not introduce us to your alter ego or tell us about your fantasy characters. It was just tell us about like your hobbies and some stuff about you. Apparently he deemed fit to reveal his secret identity as the Moonstar at that moment to the public. There has never been a dude with more Chad energy than Travis. I aspire to be like Travis. No word of a lie. That's basically what it was. Travis is just a amalgamation of Elvis memorabilia, beer, weightlifting, probably smoking. I mean, probably his dad has to hide that from the caretakers. I wouldn't be surprised though. For what he lacks in intellect, he makes up in swangly balls, the size of fucking grapefruits. Let me through. Let me through. I want to go to the shitter. So somebody clipped that sentence. My name is Travis, and I am the Moonstar, and set it to fucking Nightwish, I think. Like epic medieval fantasy metal. Oh, we got shadow people. Oh fuck, we got a lot of shadow people. We gotta lead him out of here. I've had nightmares like this. I don't like that. It's uncomfy. He's not the hero that this city wants, but he is the hero that this city has. One is too many, frankly. Me too. Everybody does. That's why he was such a popular meme back in the day. Because he's unironically awesome. He's like that the guy also on with that same condition who mastered the nunchucks on TikTok. Can you imagine if Travis the Moonstar mastered nunchucks? Charles Darwin would be like, "What the fuck, bro? I need to reconsider my thinking." What do I do here? I think the Nightwish song was Demon Heart. Oh, I can see them in the reflection. She has a demon heart. Demon heart. Demon heart. I'm being fucked up by ghosts. Why does it always come down to that? Life of a veteran. Well, you thought veterans got good health care? You think anyone in the United States could get good free health care? Fuck no, we gotta pay for Israel to have free health care. It's not cheap. Can I get rid of this?
Ooh, glad to see it's still good.
Oh. Really gotta remember all the gameplay mechanics. All the time. Come on, come on, come on. What does a moon star do? Does Travis understand what a star and a moon are? I guess it doesn't matter because neither one is a moon star. I also remember there were a lot of viral videos from that about people from that community, which is probably mean-spirited, back in the day when the internet was much less politically correct. One of them was a movie script written by a pair of them from a care home. Everybody knows about the kids of Whitney High and the music project to boost their self-regard by having them complete a creative endeavor. and then hearing their music played in the concert. One of them was you get to design a movie script, and they didn't make the movie, but they made like a Star Wars text crawl set to music. The movie was the actually fucking rad idea. It's about two. It was a space opera with luchadors, as I recall. They're like alien space masked wrestlers.
Gotta give him no dice.
I was like, yes, actually. Let's have it. Let's. It's got to be better than AI. What AI would put together. It wasn't just that though. Of course there were luchador battles on other planets, but they also had a band or some shit. Like one of them was a rock star. They just combined all the cool shit they could think of, and it was unironically pretty great.
Need to get to the watchtower.
I would like to see in the future when generative AI reaches its logical apex of being a dream generator that plugs into through Neuralink, or something like a VR interface where you can just point at stuff and say what you want, and the computer makes it for you. Let's give some of these Downs kids access to that technology and see what comes out of it.
Looks like it's no use.
It seems like it has to be pretty good.
Worth a try.
What's the point of that kind of technology if not to empower people who have different brains and thus different ideas, but not necessarily the technical skills to realize them? I want to live in a fire tower. Who doesn't want to live in a fire tower? That's the most common job fantasy there is. It's got to really suck though, otherwise they would be constantly be swamped with applications. My name is Travis. I am the Moon Star. What are you laughing at? It actually is fucking sick. Am I dumb for thinking that's fucking awesome and shit? And I mean sick. Nobody has done luchador space opera, but it makes perfect sense. Yeah, I like how Hugh Hare said it, a Bionics CEO. He said, there are no human shortcomings. There are gaps that technology has not filled yet. So the idea is that we are complete innately, but that technology simply has to catch up to filling in our gaps, so to speak. That's a very romantic notion. That eventually technological augmentation and gene therapies and things will make everybody as the best they can be. Don't I need... Fuck. Don't I need a telescope for this? Radical Larry was more mean-spirited. That was based on an image of a severely inbred family from like the 17 or 1800s. One of them was a primordial dwarf. I guess the funny thing was that they had dressed them up. They loved their children very much despite the birth defects, clearly, because they, despite being poverty-stricken, the mother and father had dressed all their kids in size appropriate clothing. And one of them was just the primordial dwarves are proportionally correct humans, but they're tiny. So he's just a little guy standing in a power stance, dressed like an adult. And there were captions underneath all of them, like Wise Guy Louie, fastest card shark in old Detroit, and stuff like that. Like giving them backstories and nicknames, like Old Snake Eyes. You don't want to get on his bad side, and shit like that. The only one that stuck around was Radical Larry, because he said, Radical Larry, he's all business all the time. He can burrow and vibrate through walls. Which now I have to have a Radical Larry game. What have you done? You gave me needs I didn't have before. Is that an airship? It's a fucking air... No, that's not an airship. So the reason they reused that nickname is because at the time SCP was peaking, that meme was still relevant, so everybody on the internet at that time knew who Radical Larry was, and there's an SCP who had the ability to pass through walls and burrow. So they're like, it wouldn't be funny to name this monster Radical Larry, since he has a similar power set. Justin Wang has probably done an episode on it. You notice you never see any Downies in Star Trek, despite the fact that they have a prohibition on using genetic engineering.
Much for one minute.
No kidding. I imagine Radical Larry's game being like Sonic the Hedgehog kind of, but you can burrow and like, you know how Bugs Bunny would burrow in the cartoons, like speed burrowing. You could do that to pop up underneath bosses. What the fuck am I doing and why? Already activated whatever the thing was. Each one of these is like a little horror game unto itself. I guess that was the idea. It's a nice little pretext for an anthology. It's much smoother than a lot of them, which are far less cohesively integrated. Or like a Dark Souls alternate costume. And it just blasts Nightwish at you the whole time you're playing, and you can't turn it off or even turn the volume down. I like how much this has fascinated chat and it's become the new topic. Oh shit, alright.
5, 6, 6, 1, 9, 2, 0, 1, 2, 5, 0, 1, 2, 6, 2, 8, 3, 0, 1, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey. This is a really cool concept, activating stars with a radio. This is some schizo punk shit right here. Everybody's talking about inflation these days. What else is new? Joe Biden's talking about inflation. Donald Trump's talking about inflation. Not the same kind of inflation, mostly. Not the bicycle pump and Foxman inflation. Now he's made a connection in your brain between two of your synapses, Cameo, that you can never break. You will always make that association. Schizopunk would be like everything is conspiracy related and there's random patterns between things in the sky. And there's like United Nations propaganda and you have a barcode on your wrist and it's the mark of the beast. And everybody's got random Satan faces. Who's the real villain? Who's the pervert? It's not the monsters. It's Dig Dug. He, like you said, he's the guy with the pump. He makes it happen for his own sick pleasure. The dinosaurs don't want to be exploded that I know of. I guess I can't say that for sure. Extremely dubious. Why would this be here? There isn't any. There's not even an AC on the van to freeze the ice cream in the back. There's no ice cream in that van. There's only bad things. There's only an Eastern European man in a jean jacket and a mustache, and lifelong bad memories. Criddler. Criddle me this, Batman! How did all these turrets get all over the sidewalk, if not the legendary Poopacabra? Nee, I'm the Criddler! What if there was only one dinosaur that liked it? All the others run away, but one of them gets a boner and smiles and runs towards Dig Dug. I think his name is Doug. It can't be Dig. Dig's got to be like a nickname. Oops, 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 oops. Doodle-do, 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 doodle-do. It's down.
The gate is locked. No luck.
I'm gonna keep playing until we beat this tape, I think. Well, nope, apparently not. Actually, we're 30 minutes over time, so I guess I lied. I really want to do a Travis the Moonstar watch party next time, but every single time to date that I have played any YouTube video whatsoever, even not famous people on here, it has gotten copyright struck. I don't want to incur the wrath of the Twitch gods. Kemi, stop! This is why I can't take you anywhere nice, getting inflated in the ice cream van, for fuck's sake. So, get at me again on Monday. Same ham time, same ham channel. Probably some more indie games. I'm having fun with those. And then more In Sound Mind. Hopefully we'll be able to beat this stream on Monday. I want to say it's not going to be more than a 2-stream level. But I've said that before and been wrong. So, catch you then. This is your friendly neighborhood handout signing off and returning you to regularly scheduled sleepy time.